Cross felt lost. School had meant little to him. Jobs seemed to slip through his fingers. He lived with his mother, his father gone. Each day felt heavy, a burden he couldn't shake. His mother tried. She offered kind words. She cooked his favorite meals. But Cross remained distant, lost in his own frustrations. He saw the worry in her eyes. He heard the unspoken questions in her voice, but he pushed it all away. He retreated further into himself. The weight of his failures pressed down. He felt like a ship without a sail, adrift on a stormy sea. Cross knew he was letting his mother down. He knew he was a disappointment. But he couldn't seem to find his way out of the darkness. He was trapped in a cycle of apathy and despair. He longed for something to change. He just didn't know where to start. One night, Cross had a dream. He was in a vast, empty space. A voice echoed all around him. It spoke with a deep, resonating tone. "If you take care of your mother," the voice said, "the world will take care of you." Cross woke with a start. The words hung in the air, heavy and profound. He couldn't shake the dream. The voice seemed to come from somewhere deep within him. It spoke of a truth he had been ignoring. He thought about his mother. He saw her tired eyes. He felt the weight of her sacrifices. And he realized something. He had been so focused on his own failures, he had forgotten to see hers. The dream stayed with him throughout the day. He couldn't escape the message. If you take care of your mother, the world will take care of you. The words echoed in his mind. They began to chip away at the wall he had built around himself. He started to see things differently. He began to understand. Cross looked at his mother with new eyes. He saw the lines on her face. He saw the sacrifices she made. He saw the love she held for him. And he realized the depth of his neglect. He had taken her for granted. He had treated her with indifference. Shame washed over him. He had been so focused on what he hadn't achieved, he had failed to see what truly mattered. He had a good heart. He had a loving mother. But he had allowed his own negativity to cloud his vision. The dream was a wake-up call. It was a chance to change. He vowed to do better. He would start by showing his mother the respect she deserved. He would listen to her. He would help around the house. He would make her proud. It wouldn't be easy. Years of apathy had created a chasm between them. But Cross was determined to bridge that gap. Cross began to change. He started small. He did the dishes without being asked. He offered to cook dinner. He sat with his mother and listened to her stories. At first she was wary. She had been hurt by his indifference. But she saw the sincerity in his eyes. She felt the change in his heart. Slowly, things began to shift. A smile returned to his mother's face. Laughter filled their small home. Cross felt a weight lift from his own shoulders. He had found a purpose. He had found redemption. He had found his way back to his mother. And in doing so, he had found his way back to himself. Cross still faced challenges, but now he faced them with a clear head and a grateful heart. He had learned a valuable lesson. He had learned that true success wasn't measured by wealth or status. It was measured by the love and respect he gave to those who mattered most. It was measured by the journey he took to become a better man. And it all began with a dream. A dream that reminded him of the simple truth. If you take care of your mother, the world will take care of you.